the lights dim, the crowd erupts. And in that moment, history holds its breath because tonight, the Cenation leader faces the ring general in what could be his final battle. One man's legacy hanging by a thread against one man's unstoppable dominance. This is not just another match. This is the end of an era colliding with the birth of a dynasty, and what you're about to witness will leave you speechless. 65,000 voices shake the arena as John Cena's music hits. You can feel the electricity coursing through every single person in that building. Grown men are tearing up. Kids are screaming their hearts out. And Cena, the 16-time world champion, the man who carried this industry on his shoulders for 2 decades, walks down that ramp with tears already forming in his eyes. He knows. We all know. This could be the last time we see him step through those ropes. 20 years of hustle, loyalty, and respect are about to be put to the ultimate test against a machine who has destroyed everyone in his path. And then, silence. Cold, brutal, terrifying silence as Gunther's music thunders through the speakers. The ring general emerges, championship gold draped over his shoulder, his face carved from stone, his eyes locked on Cena with the kind of intensity that makes your blood run cold. This is the man who ended countless careers, who brutalized legends, who turned wrestling into a painful art form. 666 days as Intercontinental Champion, undefeated for nearly 2 years, a wrecking ball in human form, and tonight, he stands between Cena and one final moment of glory. The bell rings, and time itself seems to slow down. Both men circle each other, the tension so thick you could cut it with a knife. Gunther towers over Cena, smirking, daring the legend to make the first move. And Cena, never one to back down from anyone, charges forward with everything he's got. The lockup is brutal, a test of pure strength, and Gunther just tosses Cena backward like he weighs nothing. The message is clear, this is Gunther's world now, and legends come here to die. But Cena didn't become an icon by giving up. He bounces off the ropes, ducks a massive clothesline, and connects with a shoulder tackle that actually makes Gunther stumble. The crowd explodes. Can you feel that energy? That's 20 years of never giving up, 20 years of proving doubters wrong, surging through Cena's body. He hits the ropes again, another shoulder tackle, and Gunther actually goes down to one knee. The building is unglued. The impossible is happening right before our eyes. Gunther rises to his feet, and for the first time, there's a flicker of something in his eyes. Respect? Anger? Whatever it is, it ignites a fire inside the ring general that transforms him into a completely different beast. He charges at Cena with a thunderous boot to the face that echoes through the arena like a gunshot. Cena crumbles to the mat, and you can see the shock on his face. That's when reality sets in. This isn't the same competition Cena faced in his prime. This is evolution. This is brutality perfected. Gunther starts to dissect Cena with surgical precision. Those trademark chops, those devastating knife-edge strikes that sound like thunder and leave welts that will last for weeks. Each one lands with sickening impact across Cena's chest, turning his skin bright red, and you can hear Cena screaming in agony. The crowd winces with every strike. 1 chop, 2 chops, 3 chops. By the 4th, Cena's chest looks like raw meat, and Gunther just stares down at him with cold, calculated dominance, soaking in the pain he's inflicting on a legend. But here's what made John Cena a legend in the first place. The man doesn't quit. Even with his chest on fire, even with every breath sending shooting pain through his body, Cena fights back. He throws wild punches, connecting with Gunther's jaw, backing the ring general into the corner, and the crowd is on their feet, rallying behind their hero. You can hear them chanting, "Let's go Cena! Let's go Cena!" The sound is deafening, it's emotional, it's the kind of moment that reminds you why we love this sport. Cena sets up for the 5-knuckle shuffle, doing his signature "you can't see me" taunt, and the nostalgia hits like a freight train. How many times have we seen this? How many times has this exact sequence ended with Cena's hand raised in victory? But before Cena can drop the fist, Gunther explodes off the mat with a dropkick that sends Cena flying into the corner. The ring general is relentless, driving his shoulder into Cena's midsection over and over and over again, trying to break the legend's will, trying to force him to quit. And here's where you need to understand the story being told. This isn't just about winning or losing. This is about Gunther trying to prove that Cena's era is over, that the old guard has no place in today's WWE. But Cena? He's fighting for every single person who ever believed in him, every kid who wore his merchandise, every fan who stood by him through the boos and the cheers. This is personal. This is legacy warfare at its finest. Gunther drags Cena to the center of the ring and locks in a sleeper hold, and you can see the life starting to drain from Cena's face. The referee checks his arm once, it drops. Twice, it drops again. The crowd is begging, pleading for Cena to fight back. This can't be how it ends. Not like this. Not with the greatest of all time fading into unconsciousness at the hands of a new generation destroyer. But just as the referee lifts Cena's arm for the 3rd time, it stays up. The crowd erupts. Cena's fist is shaking, pumping, and somehow, impossibly, he starts to fight his way back to his feet. The energy in that building is electric. Cena's feeding off every single chant, every single scream, and he drives his elbow into Gunther's ribs once, twice, 3 times, finally breaking free from the hold. He hits the ropes, and bam, flying shoulder tackle. He hits the ropes again, another shoulder tackle. Gunther is down, and Cena signals for the 5-knuckle shuffle one more time. He bounces off the ropes, and this time, he connects. The place goes absolutely ballistic. Now, if you're loving this breakdown and you want to see more legendary match analysis like this, do me a huge favor right now. hit that subscribe button and join the SLAMZONE family. We break down the biggest moments in wrestling history every single week, and I promise you, we're just getting started with this story. Your support means everything to us, and every like, every comment, every share helps us bring you the content you love. Now let's get back to this war. Cena is feeling it now. He lifts Gunther up onto his shoulders, setting up for the attitude adjustment, and time freezes. This is the move that won him 16 world championships. This is the move that ended countless matches, countless careers. If he hits this, it's over. But Gunther, showing the ring awareness that makes him a generational talent, slides down Cena's back and locks in a rear naked choke. And the way he cranks back on Cena's neck, you can see the panic starting to set in on Cena's face. Cena's desperately trying to reach the ropes, crawling, fighting, using every ounce of strength left in his body, and just when you think he's about to pass out, he somehow, someway, backs Gunther into the corner, breaking the hold. Both men are exhausted, both men are broken, and the respect between them in this moment is palpable. They're giving each other everything they've got, and we're witnessing something truly special. Gunther charges at Cena with a massive clothesline, but Cena ducks, lifts Gunther up, and drives him down with the attitude adjustment. The impact shakes the ring. Cena covers, 1, 2, Gunther kicks out. The crowd can't believe it. Cena can't believe it. How do you put down a man who refuses to stay down? Cena's face tells the whole story. Desperation, frustration, fear. He climbs to the top rope, something we rarely see from Cena, and he launches himself with a diving leg drop that connects flush across Gunther's throat. Another cover, 1, 2, Gunther kicks out again. At this point, Cena's on his knees, hands on his head, wondering what more he has to do. And that's when Gunther sits up, staring at Cena with those cold, dead eyes, and you can feel the shift in momentum like a sudden drop in temperature. Gunther gets to his feet, Cena charges with a desperate clothesline, but the ring general catches him mid-air and drives him down with a massive powerbomb that nearly breaks Cena in half. The crowd gasps. Gunther's not done. He drags Cena to his feet, bounces off the ropes, and delivers the most brutal clothesline you've ever seen, completely turning Cena inside out. The sound of flesh hitting flesh reverberates through the arena, and Cena's lying motionless in the center of the ring. Gunther stands over Cena, arms spread wide, soaking in his dominance, but then something incredible happens. The crowd starts chanting, "Thank you, Cena. Thank you, Cena." Even in defeat, even broken and battered, the respect and love for this man is overwhelming. Tears are streaming down faces in the audience. This is more than wrestling. This is a farewell to someone who gave us everything. Gunther hesitates, just for a moment, looking around at the crowd, and you can see something resembling respect in his eyes. But respect doesn't change the mission. He pulls Cena up one final time, delivers a second devastating powerbomb, and covers him, 1, 2, 3. It's over. The bell rings, and the arena falls into a stunned silence before erupting into a standing ovation. Gunther's music hits, his arm is raised in victory, but all eyes are on Cena, lying in the center of the ring, the place where he built his legacy. Medical staff rushes to check on him, but Cena waves them off, slowly pulling himself to his feet one last time using the ropes. The ovation grows louder, more emotional, and Cena stands in the center of the ring, taking it all in, tears streaming down his face. And then, in a moment of pure class, Gunther returns to the ring. He stands face to face with Cena, and for a second, you don't know what's going to happen. But then Gunther extends his hand. The crowd holds its breath. And Cena, after everything, after the war they just went through, shakes Gunther's hand. The ring general nods in respect, raising Cena's arm in the air, acknowledging the legend before him, and the entire arena loses it. This is what wrestling is all about. The passing of the torch. The respect between warriors. The acknowledgement that greatness recognizes greatness. Cena takes one final bow, saluting all four corners of the arena, leaving his gear in the center of the ring, and walking up that ramp one last time as the crowd chants his name in unison. If you felt the emotion of this moment, if you appreciate the history we just witnessed, please hit the like button, subscribe to SLAMZONE, and join our family. Drop a comment telling me your favorite John Cena memory. Share this video with every wrestling fan you know because moments like these deserve to be remembered. Hit that notification bell so you never miss another breakdown. Until next time, keep the legacy alive, keep the passion burning, and remember, in SLAMZONE, we witness legends being made and legends saying goodbye. Thank you for being here for this journey.